welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at my newest watch purchase, which is the Seiko Turtle Reissue, the SRP775. I picked this up 2 or 3 weeks ago on the second-hand market in pretty much mint condition. I'm very happy with it, and I just wanted to take a closer look with you guys at the Seiko Turtle. So let's switch perspectives and have a peek. Okay, so let's just start off by getting some of the specs out of the way on this watch. First of all, we are looking at a water resistance of 200 meters. The case diameter is a little over 44 mils, 48 mil lug to lug, and a case thickness of 14 mils. So it is on the larger side, although it does seem to wear smaller than a 44 mil. I think it's because the bezel is smaller than the case, and your eye's kind of drawn to the bezel, so it just sits a little smaller on the wrist, which is kind of nice. So for me, it's the case that drew me to this watch. I just love the design. The finishing is just impeccable for this price point. The brushing is very well done. I love how the brushed finish meets the polished underside of the case. It is rounded down just beautifully, which makes it kind of sit up on the wrist. Also, this would be my first watch with a crown at the 4 o'clock position. It's recessed into the case, and I find it very comfortable. It doesn't dig into your wrist, and I just love the look of it. The other thing with the case that I'd like to point out is the drilled lugs. This makes changing straps or bracelets much easier, and I think that that is a nice little bonus to have. I'll also just show you the case back. You'll see the Seiko Tsunami Wave. Very well done, high polish, and it's quite beautiful. As far as the dial goes, it is a flat black dial. The lume is very bright on this thing, so it makes it very legible. I'll show you a lume shot at the end of the video so you can take a look, and it is quite bright. Now, as far as the bezel goes, it is a 120 click unidirectional bezel. It turns pretty easy. It's a little bit stiff, but I got lucky on this one, and the bezel lines up nicely with the indices on the dial. Also, there is next to nothing for play on this bezel, so I'm pretty happy with that. As far as the bracelet goes, it is finished just beautifully. For this price point, I think this is probably the nicest bracelet that I have in my collection. The clasp, on the other hand, is a standard issue, kind of a cheaper clasp, but it's not bad. The one thing that I will say about the clasp is the diver's extension tends to stick into your wrist a little bit, so I had to actually take it out a step on the micro adjustments just to make it a little bit more comfortable, but I might end up putting this on a NATO or something different in the future anyways. Now, as far as the movement on this watch goes, we are looking at the 4R36. I have this movement on another Seiko. This one feels a little bit more refined. It's a lot smoother to wind. My other one is a little on the gritty side, and it's been keeping great time. So let's put it on for a quick wrist shot. Okay. So I've had this for a while now and have been wearing it almost daily. Just love how the sunlight plays off of the bracelet and case. The one downfall, like I mentioned before, is the bracelet can dig in sort of in this area right here where the diver's extension is. It's not too bad now that I loosened it off a little bit, but and again, that can be fixed by swapping it out for a different bracelet or strap. Other than that, I'm very happy with it and look forward to wearing this for a long time. So let's switch perspectives again and wrap this up. So thanks so much, guys, for checking out my little discussion of the Seiko Turtle Reissue. It is really a great watch. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I have a lot more content coming out very soon, so check back often, and we will see you next time. Thanks. That's cool.
Yeah.